best friend. That's my best friend. I go best friend. That's my best. Come on.
I'm telling you right now,
I got you.
Emily's the best thing about this. Natalie's the best thing about this show.
Oh, I love it. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the N.A.T.A.L.I.E, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, we getting our Ironheart on. This is episode 3. The first 2 I have enjoyed. It's been a little controversial because it has been, at least as far as today is concerned, it has been getting review bombed. Not necessarily the most positive of lights, but that may not necessarily be because it's questionable. I guess maybe that could be the word I'm looking for. Some people may be feeling that it's fulfilling their needs. Others may be feeling it's a little bit slow. Regardless, you are here to watch us get episode 3. And Rekkai, how are you feeling so far? I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I have to pause. Give me 1 second. How you going, Mom? You okay?
That's damn, my Duke's call. You drop everything.
Okay.
I wonder if it's like my mama. I didn't want none. Just want to see what you doing, baby. What you doing?
So sorry, that's my mom.
Everything good? You okay?
Yeah. She's good. Just if she calls me this late, it's stop what you're doing and answer.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, my mama called me. She didn't want nothing. What you doing, baby?
Yeah, but it always kind of makes you know. You should just pause for a second. Let me get my head back in the game. Let's do that intro all over again. My apologies. Okay. I'm good. All right, there we go. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the N.A.T.A.L.I.E, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. This is Ironheart, episode 3, episodes 1 and 2. I've been really enjoying. Some people might find it a little bit slow. The review bombers definitely feel some kind of way about it. Rekkai, how do you feel about it?
I don't think it's worthy. I don't think it needs to be review bombed at all. I wonder why do people not have enough in their life to do instead of review bombing? If you don't like it, don't watch it. Shit. The first episode was okay. Yeah. I thought the second episode was a lot better, so we really need to land this plane. So I really hope they stick this landing.
Yeah, I am with you. I am looking forward to this mid-season finale to be really good. Make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Rekkai. We're going to chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth over things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we may be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Stronger arm.
Look at her, she's shook.
Well, that's almost as much as you, Stu.
Stuart Clarke.
We still don't know what happened to Stuart.
Illegal weapons and bionics.
The bunker makes me feel close to my dad.
Freeze!
Natalie, close the—
Yeah, that's important.
It ain't from around here.
Ain't from around here. Nope. A little bit lower.
One thing I know.
You mean the south side? Lower.
Lower. A little warmer.
Stretch in one money shower, you've stretched in the mall.
Right, all right, Twinkle Toes. What you gonna do
That's
with your
gross.
broken band?
Open up a Michelin star restaurant lounge.
Fancy.
Okay.
You said that like that was easy.
Yeah, we watched the bear. We know it ain't.
I'm about to open up a school for kids as a money laundering front for my black market explosives.
FTK all day.
Underground Fight Club.
Oh,
How about
yeah,
you?
of course.
Yeah. And first rules, you don't talk about it.
Guys.
Oh, she wearing
you don't
it? Oh no, she about to flip out.
Who wore it better?
Look at his face.
Ooh.
Who lost your mind? Been trying to pick the vault where he keeps it for a long time.
Oh.
We can figure it out. Invisibility, bending bullets.
Ooh, damn.
Oh,
We all want the same thing, yeah?
you're still up here touching shit that don't belong to you.
Let's look ahead to the next hit.
Yeah. Get upset.
Slug.
She broke into the room, the vault where he had it stashed.
Became an industry titan by applying cutting-edge farming technology to specially preserved antique seeds.
Antique seeds?
No suit and no bombs. Any questions?
I have one.
Oh, shit.
We all just got paid. Everybody go out, have fun, spend frivolously, and when we come back with cooler heads.
And to be real, you brought that shit on yourself.
All
Me
right.
touching other people's shit.
I mean, I'm glad you said it. I grew up knowing that you don't mess with nobody's stuff. Because you don't know how they're going to
broke into
respond.
his vault.
Yeah.
He's got a vault where he's got it, and they broke in there to mess with it.
I'm only doing this because I have to. Not because I'm a bad
You're
person.
joking, right? Everyone you're talking about is a criminal.
Yeah, like, don't do that. Don't do that higher than thou thing.
I'm
Yes.
an engineer.
No, you're
What
a
I'm
criminal
building
today.
Important?
Yeah, Tony Stark was absolutely a criminal.
I seen something like that before. Vibranium? Pimtech?
Pimtech. Okay.
Yeah, Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I don't care how it works. It helps me protect who I love and what I want. And that's enough for me. But you're the genius, right? And I may be full of shit.
Yeah, like she's.
Your hard-earned cash and do good.
You can't be standing on this hill of righteousness if you running with crooks. Like you tripping, Riri.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm just doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I got to. Doesn't matter what the reason is. I know the police don't matter. They don't care.
You don't like
No,
them?
they're great.
Like, where you get the
They're
money from?
expensive. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me talk to you outside. I know how much each costs.
Dumpster diving.
Where you
a
get
few
that
weeks
kind of
ago.
bread?
Now you're buying expensive headphones? Makes it better. Gets you on your feels, huh?
He's like, well, I mean, you got headphones. I got something a little bit different.
Oh, hi.
What did he do to that neighbor?
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Yes, good evening.
You the
Is
police?
this the home of Riri?
Daughter, why is there a sweaty middle-aged white man at my door?
You do look sweaty as hell.
Joe!
Well, Riri and I,
Met at work.
Uh-huh.
We're co-workers.
Should you really be walking around with blueprints?
My thoughts exactly. Outside. You know, we're just
lovely home as
Well,
well.
thank you.
right back.
You show up at my door?
The khakis. How did you find where I
Yeah.
live?
Right, so I couldn't stop thinking about what it felt like to hold those tools in my hand, and since then I've had
Look, she looking at him like he's the police. Huh?
for skin, laser-enhanced fingernails that never break or crack.
Listen, hey, Joe.
What the hell? He's wilding.
I said, no. You're gonna help me as much as I need, or I'm gonna tell your mom how we really know each other.
Oh, blackmail
Oh,
works two
yeah.
ways.
It works both ways.
Take a gander at these, and I will see you at my place tomorrow. Is 6 good? I'm sorry, what am I saying? 6 is good.
He told him to take control of his power.
Yeah.
And he cut them flowers down, listen to a little Alanis Morissette. He's ready.
Yeah, I know, I'm a criminal.
I mean, for now.
Yeah,
But you can change.
Freaking optimized. Natalie, run diagnostics. Prep the suit for upgrade.
Oh, no.
look at Nelly wilding.
I'm not upgrading shit until you pay me some attention.
What are you doing?
You see how she was moving it?
Yeah.
Laugh at me. Probably got you heisting parts for the next Death Star. I don't know. Because you only seeing money. You're going to get caught being a high-tech criminal.
Listen to your girl.
Do a halfway crook. You understand that?
Facts.
What do I gotta do to get you?
You're halfway crook.
No,
And
I have no idea. Oh,
Mobb Deep told you,
ding.
ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
and partner instead of a high-tech genie. Let's go somewhere. Hang like we used to. What?
Girl,
Trying to figure out how to undo my suit override.
Ooh.
Sounds like you've got a rock and hard place situation.
Ooh.
Yikes. Some bull.
she getting blackmailed by everybody.
Shut up about it. We go first thing in the morning.
Yes! Bonnie and Clyde back on the street. Go best friend, let's go best friend. I go best friend, let's go best. Come on.
I'm telling you right now, Emily's best thing about Natalie's best thing about this show.
Oh, I love it.
That my best friend. She a real bad. Got her own money. She don't need no money.
You can't be walking around the city with a dead girl, though. I mean, you better like chill out on how you go about that.
I don't know, but I just seen that barbecue spot and I'm hungry and a hostage.
Yeah. Oh, damn, that's cold. Since you want to show off. Damn.
Look at that on the edge of Lake Michigan.
With blackmail, sir. Stick to your terms. What, that show again? I think I created a monster. When Gary caught me and Sean Porter canoodling in his shop, he was so...
Did she say canoodling?
Yeah.
Defiling it. Oh, wow, defiling. Yes. Well, you could stay mad over at the kitty table.
You see how she said you, and then she changed it to Natalie?
There are gaps, which suck, but guess there'd be gaps if I were alive.
It is a little weird, though. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm asking myself right now? If she's projecting, like it's a whole 3D hologram, John, what is the battery life on that thing like? Damn it, those cell phones need to get on that.
Talk about defiling sacred
That's
spaces.
That's better than
Meanwhile, you
IMAX.
out here being a whole ass criminal.
Tell her.
For now.
Criminal. Get it together, girl.
Oh no, I'd probably got that money too, though.
You still got the key, right?
Oh man, I haven't been here since.
You can't be like out in these streets, like walking around next to a mural of your dead self.
Figure after this, it's one.
But nobody knows that,
drives in the
that
night
she's
I'm
dead.
out. And you think Parker will let you go?
Except the people real close to him.
See. Does it still smell the same, Ree? Ugh, cobwebs. Oh, snap!
Probably where she died.
Remember, she
Thank you.
became the AI based off of her brain scans, her brain waves. So every memory, no matter how far recessed in her mind.
Uh-oh.
Riri, these officers are here for you.
Oh, what?
Ms. Williams, I'd like to ask you about your relationship to Stuart Clarke.
Oh.
Did he say he knew me?
He was found dead this morning. We're investigating it as a potential.
Tried reaching out once, but he never answered.
If anything else comes to mind, we'd appreciate a call.
Like, come on and be like,
Yeah.
Run it.
She like, what's up with his job?
Start talking.
Yeah, I'm good.
I told you. I knew it. The stabby or the hood, one of them killed him.
They could have murked me. I knew something was off. Shit.
Yeah, you in deep.
I need to get ahead of this. Yeah. Ahead of him. Yeah. I need that hood. No.
Yeah.
She said no.
She said no.
To get that hood so we can know what we're up against.
And how exactly do we analyze it without ending up like Rampage?
That part.
Okay, I'm not even gonna get into how awkward that transition was.
We can cover bionic enhancements. Might need a bit of tinkering, but I think it could be just what I need.
Now, you better build that in a couple hours?
Yeah. Joe's prototype is about to get...
I know she's good, but...
He has been responding to a string of highly sophisticated attacks on some of the most...
Upgraded his tattoos.
Out in here, bro. I just day in October, man. You really need the heat on?
It's October. He got the heat on. Making it feel like home. Like hell.
News about their own illegal activity?
Just couldn't wait until after I finished up in Yasa.
Look, man.
It's yoga to center himself.
You think the crew would be down to go into this half-ass just because you're blinded by your personal vendetta?
Okay.
Thieves trying to make a buck using cheap tricks. They will be caught and brought to justice swiftly.
So apparently that's who he got the vendetta against.
Yup.
Target his plan.
I seen his face on a poster too, but
To create a neural link between myself and a computer chip to test the potential for prosthetic
Dude.
implants and whoopsie.
What the hell?
It'd be simple enough, but I must have shorted something. Would you help? Would you mind?
is that a prosthetic arm? Does he have a prosthetic arm? Or?
He's got some kind of tech in his body.
Just kidding. I put local anesthetic.
But local anesthetic.
Yeah.
We could upgrade it with some enhanced silicone gritting for cloaking.
That look like some alien shit.
Can they be used to violate all kinds of concealed weapon laws?
Yes, narc. But
Yes, narc.
what is this? Wheat flour?
No. Riri, please put Dad back.
It's ashes. Somebody's ashes.
Joe, why is he in a baggie?
We weren't close. Now he's everywhere. Great.
I'm gonna make some mouth. Ah.
They got him in a
Obadiah.
Ziploc.
Let's see.
I knew it. I knew it.
Dad's name was Obadiah S.
Obadiah is a common name.
It absolutely
Warmonger.
anywhere.
You remember Warmonger from Iron Man, the first movie?
Yeah.
Who are you really?
That's
Joe?
his son. So your dude has said he built it in a cave.
Yeah.
I'm Ezekiel.
That's his son.
Wow.
Ezekiel Stane.
FF to Howard Stark, mentor to Tony Stark, died in that horrible plane crash. That Stane?
Wow.
The truth is,
Yeah.
Dad died
Tony
trying
Stark
to
killed him.
kill Tony Stark.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And I've spent my whole life trying to be nothing like him.
Yeah, trying to do good. Yes.
A suit a lot like yours.
Hmm.
Door with that same iron energy. It's a non-starter, Riri. I cannot be a party to whatever you're up to.
Not if he's
My
trying to-
dad went full on the Joker.
Mm.
I didn't know. Sorry I asked.
I'll say that explains why he had the money to afford all that stuff.
He just out here experimenting on himself and shit. He's wild.
Because he could. Broken car, broken home, the broken-hearted widow.
Mm.
Even broken me.
Broken hearted widow.
Mm-hmm.
So her father died.
At least you had a good example. I had an ironmonger.
Mm.
Implement your upgrades, but promise me this won't blow back on me.
Mm-hmm.
I swear.
Mm,
Zeke.
yeah. I don't see that working out.
Cocoa Sunrise.
Okay.
That's pretty clean.
I see 5 greenhouses surrounding a central atrium.
A greenhouse is like a villain's lair.
Can you check it out?
Hello.
Nice kick. Ooh.
Giant slugger in position.
Copy. Clown, Ross.
You look like an alien. Mm. Remember, he can go invisible.
Okay.
And that stuff gonna come off. It's gonna come off. This is gonna. This ain't. She done made a promise that she can't keep.
Made. Hunter's office is right in the center of the structure.
I've been already. I can't hold my breath that long. It's already been a wrap.
Yo, Ironhead. Focus.
Let me punch this dude right in the throat.
I love how she's in the heads up though. That's pretty cool.
In on Hunter Mason.
Just a quick chop, a quick little pow, and we good.
Is it really on one in her?
I bet he's singing to that plant.
Okay. All right, now get the hood. Make like a tree and leaf.
It's terrible.
You don't have anything better to do right now? Okay, I'm sorry. You're doing great.
That bio skin is gonna come off.
Interesting read, but I don't think you have a clear grasp on the situation.
Take what I'm offering and run. You can still
You have to tell her she gotta be careful with that meter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is gonna go
take.
horribly bad. And she spent all this time being on his team, so the last
joking
3
with this piece of
episodes,
paper? Sign a contract.
she gonna be on his radar.
Fire detectors are now disabled.
Clown, light it up.
About to burn your babies. Say peace out to your fungus.
Door sealed in 3, 2, 1.
Y'all about to die.
Wow.
They're gonna suck all the oxygen out of the room.
Doors sealed. You are in violation of heirloom security clearance.
Oh.
What's going on?
Slug, say again?
Oh Lord.
Gary, somebody talk to me. Please tell me what's going on in there.
They liking it, damn.
Or be subject to some
No, tell me that's not what I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Doing okay? Come on, give me an update. Hood, we in danger, girl.
Girl, you in danger.
Look at him.
You have no power here. Now, take your pennies
That dude, like, he better beat his ass.
and get out of my sight.
He gonna kill him. Did you just disrespect me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He got the cape talking to him.
My sight.
Oh, did you just pull a rascal on me?
A
Ow.
little bit. You better get throat punched. Oh, there you go. Give me that throat. I'm gonna need all that.
He is Darth Vader in his ass.
Yeah. Oh, you.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Look how dark his eyes
Are his
got.
eyes black?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know who you fooling with?
Dead. Lovely.
Yeah, that ain't it. And they're gonna need the suit. They're gonna need Riri to open some doors. While he's invisible, her trying to sneak out of there, he can mess around and see her, and she not even know that he saw her. Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, she need to be out.
Yeah, I got it. I got the.
Oh.
Oh, you in trouble.
Okay, I'm on it.
She still got the laser cutter though.
Yeah. Whoop your own ass.
Ooh.
How'd you get there, Riri? Huh? Where's Parker?
She's not real smart.
Why you sneaking around with a piece of Parker's hood and no Parker? I told you to stay in your lane, kid, right?
She gonna kill him accidentally.
Yeah, girl, you need some Wakanda training.
I knew it and I let him talk me down. I won't be making that mistake again.
He called Shuri up immediately and scheduled some classes.
No, he called Okoye.
Yeah.
Don't call Shuri.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh. I mean, he is stabby. Uh-oh. And I knew it. I knew that shit was gonna happen. And it will get traced back to him.
Let's go.
Ooh. Hello. Oh, aggressive ass greenhouse. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
She done got cut. She done lost the bio skin. Dude told her, don't.
Ooh. Oh. Ah.
It's so long.
For demotions, but what the hell is happening?
Yeah. Dang, covered. You straight?
You okay?
She don't even know she lost that bioskin. The one thing she told dude she wasn't gonna do.
In 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Open the damn door, Riri!
And it's gonna get traced back to little buddy.
Ready to go night night?
Riri, fly over and find him, please.
I mean, she can do that because hell, he dead.
I'm so sorry. And you are love.
That was his last little connection to humanity. He better really be off the chain now.
Exactly what you are.
You need to check her arm.
I trusted you.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I should have listened to him.
Too late now.
I'm done.
You got how no demon like that?
No, nah, you done when I say you done.
Yeah. He said no.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. That's some cold shit. Is that Riri?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is all kind of like he's seeing stuff.
All you have to do is breathe.
And whatever the entity is, just showing him the truth.
Breathe, please talk to me. You good?
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. That was the mid-season finale, if you will. You know what? Normally I kind of give a quick little rundown, man. I'll go ahead and let you run with this one, man. How you feeling so far about episode 3?
I mean, it was good. You know, we had a bit of tension. We had a little bit of action and stuff, you know, very predictable. I mean, even to the point where Riri herself said it. She said, you know, we Ocean's 11 or we the Sopranos. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Only thing I hated was that so much of it was predictable. You know, there was a lot of things that, I mean, it wasn't even foreshadowing. Like, it was very predictable. And I would have rather this keep me on my toes a little bit. Like the first episode I thought had editing issues.
Okay.
The second episode was much better. I think this one has just got story issues. It's kind of predictable.
Okay.
I wish it wasn't that way. I mean, but it is. And we had to, at some point, we had to see. So, this is funny. We watched a movie that I'd never seen before called The Prestige.
Okay.
And, you know, he said to every trick, to every illusion, there's 3 parts. So, you know, you had I forget what they called the first part, where it is basically the setup.
Yeah.
Where you set up the trick and you pull people in. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's look at our episode 1 was supposed to do that. I think episode 2 accomplished that and pulled people in. The second part of the trick is the turn. And it's basically when people are looking over here, you know, pull the trick over here. And I think that's kind of what we got in this episode, where we got the turn. She has been a criminal. No dicing about it. She's been a criminal for the last couple episodes because she was out for the money. No matter how you try to chop it up and how you try to justify it and make it good? No, you was a criminal. You have participated in some high-tech, high-level thefts, robberies, blackmail, and now you are accessory to some murders. Not only that, hell, the dude that you replaced, you pretty much got him murdered. Now that's not on you, but so the last part of a trick is the prestige, and it's where you reveal, it's the big reveal of the trick, the illusion, and we haven't come to that yet. I'm sure that's episode 5 and 6. We get redemption for Riri. We get whatever it is that we're going to get on her arc. I'm interested to see what's going to happen to Zeke Stane, old dude that she was calling Joe.
Yeah.
Because the one thing he asked her, the one thing he begged her not to do was to mess up that tech, because it's on the black market and all that stuff can be traced back to him. And that's absolutely what she did.
Oh, yeah.
So he's trying so hard not to be his father.
Yep.
What is that going to make him? You know what I'm saying? When he starts getting pressed, all this thing, we've been seeing this very weak version of him. And we're going to see him drop into all his power and stop being a sweaty, middle-aged.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to be, you know what I'm saying? You want the bad guy here now.
Yeah.
And I think that he may even present more of a problem going forward than the Hood. The Hood got some stuff going on with that cape.
There we go. I'm with you on that.
But I think, dude, with his knowledge and around the tech and all this other stuff that he's got, he may be a real problem and be just like his father. Remember, Iron Margaret was pretty close to killing Tony Stark.
Oh, yeah.
And only because of Tony Stark's earlier test flight where he had a, trial and error, that he knew that, and that's about getting in those reps, getting in the 10,000 reps to learn from your past mistakes. Ironmonger didn't have that, and it cost him his life.
Yeah.
I think dude might be the perfect person. I mean, he had serial killer vibes going anyway. So, yeah.
I think you hit the nail right on the head. I think the misdirection is my man with the cape, as far as like the big bad. I do think if I'm putting on my tinfoil hat theory, I think the bigger bad is the man that's capable to navigate black markets, capable of taking schematics and bringing things to life. He has the money and the resources in order to bring things to light. I thought he was probably going to be like her guy in the truck in a sense, as a bit of a sidekick to help her in future endeavors or whatever it is. But I think the story could be a little bit more endearing. I mean, not endearing, excuse me. I think the story could be stronger if he is a part of the turn. What you're saying, it ends up being like an additional bad guy. I'm glad you pointed that out. Yeah, I'm with that. The other thing.
As a matter of fact, here's the thing about what you just said, and I didn't think about this, but now, just like in every good comic trope, remember when right before he went and got her the little biomesh skin or whatever? Remember, what did he say to her? You're my friend, aren't you?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the good bad guys used to be friends with the hero, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's Clark Kent and Lex Luthor or, whoever, Harry Osborn and Peter Parker, they used to be friends, sometimes really good friends with their number one villain.
Yeah.
And even though they weren't really good friends, but they had built up this small rapport. And of course, we don't have that many episodes to flesh that out. So they did it kind of hurriedly. And yeah, I think you're right. I think he's going to be that guy.
I think one of the things I didn't like too, and it worked pretty well, is they gave the suit life. And not just gave it life, it gave the suit life with N.A.T.A.L.I.E. We've seen Tony's suit be autonomous, but never like this. With him out of it, never like this. Like it is its own character right now, and I like what they're doing with it. There could be a lot of potential of what could be done with that. Like she's, you know, if when you're about to vanquish the final boss, then you know the both of them form like Voltron and you know form blazing sword and close it out. But in the meantime, you know, one person, Natalie, can do one thing in the suit, and then Riri can do another thing, you know, on her own. I'm curious to see what else they do with that. That's dope. I'll tell you this much. I'm about tired of the broken toys from Misfit Island. We can kind of move on to that. We got some bigger, more interesting things going on with my man with the cape, and then potentially with the guy in the truck.
but like I said, the extraneous crew, are not really interesting. They're loose ends and stuff. Just give us some extra people to kill, and you think that they was close, and they just you know, them two, the beat 'em up sisters. Yeah, they don't really have a real purpose. Slug has a little bit of a purpose. It's just like
They're about to be red shirted. I can feel it.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's once again, I really liked the first episode, and then it just kind of maintained with episode 2. I was hoping for like a really big uptick. Instead, it's kind of like, you know, we're still on the same path. It's not a bad thing. It's just not a good thing. We're just kind of like on the same path. I did like the action sequences of the coldest greenhouse I've ever seen. Damn, greenhouse turned into a kill box. What kind of plants y'all got in there that require that level of security? Never seen anything like that before. Okay. The other thing that I did like, and what I'm curious for, is to find out what is going on behind the hood. We saw it bring back, I don't know, was it just an image of his brother that was being choked out and recreating?
Yeah, and then an image maybe of Riri of the suit.
Yeah. We still don't know what his intention is, how he got it. All we do know is that he's about to be, you know, even more initiated now that his brother's died. We'll see kind of like what that happens, what goes on with that. I feel like, man, and you know what, I will say this. The guy that's playing our caped hero, what's his name? Oh gosh.
Anthony Ramos.
Yeah, Anthony Ramos. I like him, loved him in a bunch of different projects, but you know, he was kind of a little flat for me in Transformers. What was it? Not the Transformers. What was it? The Beetle.
Is it Transformers?
Bumblebee. Was he in Bumblebee? Is that what it was? He was in one of the Transformers movies.
He was in the Transformers movie.
Yeah,
he was in Twisters.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I feel like I want a little bit more from him. He's still got a couple more episodes to kind of like turn me around to him being a proper villain. I love a good villain. I love a good solid villain. And right now, Anthony Ramos is kind of like middle of the ground as well for me. That could change in the next couple episodes.
I don't understand his motivation. I don't understand.
Yeah, we still got a few more episodes for that though. Yeah, that's the thing. I love a good villain. And right now, it's just okay. This is a villain. It's just okay.
It's mediocre. At this point, I need him to be full on evil, like full on 100%. Here's my thing. We have 3 episodes in the can. Yeah. We're halfway through. We got 3 left.
Yeah.
I would say episode 1 for me, low 6.
Come on now, you know you want to rate it a 5. You know you want to rate it a 5. You weren't moved at all.
No, I actually did think about a high 5, but no, low 6.
Okay, all right.
But episodes 2 and 3, better, but they're still just high 6.
Okay.
You know, 7's for cowards.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking it's far more 6 than it is 8, and that's really what I'm missing from this series. I wanted to get the 8. And then my biggest question for the series, especially how they're doing projects now, in not only Star Wars and the MCU, after episode 6, we know already good and damn well we ain't getting no second season of this. What purpose does it serve? Like, will we see Riri again? Will she show up in Avengers Doomsday? Like, is there a purpose for her character? Why are they showing it to us? Like, I think one of the biggest tragedies that happened, at least when they did Ms. Marvel, At least she showed up in the Marvels movie, which was far better than what the critics and audiences say. It was review bombed to hell.
Yeah. That movie was really good.
I know that she will show back up in like the Young Avengers and maybe Avengers Doomsday. So there's a purpose for Ms. Marvel moving forward.
Yeah.
Moon Knight had a great little weird series. They didn't continue it. He's supposed to show back up, maybe Midnight Suns or something like that.
Oh
maybe.
God, that would be awesome. Please do a Midnight Suns. Oh, that would be dope.
Yeah, I think the plan is to do Midnight Suns, and that's how they're going to bring in like Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Bring Moon Knight back. That's probably the only way that we're going to get Blade at all. Yeah. So, and a few other little supernatural characters, but. At this point, I don't see what we do with Riri, unless you try to roll her out. Yeah, I mean Secret Wars, Doomsday.
Yeah.
Unless you try to roll her out in Black Panther 3, the one with Denzel.
Yeah.
But I think to keep her relegated only to the Black shows is wrong, and if that's the case, I don't want that. I think if we're going to do this, and if they had the forethought to say, you know what, she deserves her own series, we're going to give her 6 episodes, let her shine, see what she can do, to be that spirit of representation and things, Black girl magic, the whole shit.
Yeah.
But then what do we do with her afterwards? And right now I don't see a path moving forward, and that I have a problem with that, because I think we've done all this, that she should be used.
I think what you're saying is it carries a lot of weight regarding she may be shoehorned into the Black side of things, right?
I don't like it.
In the Marvel universe, is way too large for any character to be shoehorned into any one thing, and I could see that happening. I really, unfortunately, I could see that happening. But the body count is supposed to be so ridiculous coming up with Doomsday, and especially with Secret Wars. The body count is supposed to be so insane that she could have a larger purpose in the grander scheme of things.
Because she is going to be our Iron Man, our Tony Stark, substitute.
Here's my issue, and it's a good issue. It's a good problem, but I still think it's a problem. And that is the actress playing N.A.T.A.L.I.E is acting circles around Riri, around Dominique Thorne, and I like Dominique Thorne.
Oh yeah.
But this to me, it almost doesn't even feel like her show. It feels like, N.A.T.A.L.I's show.
N.A.T.A.L.I's the best thing on this show right now.
Yeah, that's the only thing, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just, Dominique Thorne is the lead, and I get more excited whenever I see Lyric Ross, that's her name, that plays N.A.T.A.L.I. I get more excited when I see her on the screen. And maybe a writing thing. Maybe it's just because Lyric Ross's character, N.A.T.A.L.I, is just a more likable character. I think that may be more of it. If I'm keeping it 100, keeping it honest to myself. I think N.A.T.A.L.I is just more of a likable character, and Riri is just taking a second to kind of like grow on me. I don't know, but if N.A.T.A.L.I is still the star of the series for me, by the time we get to the season finale, then that probably could be a little more problematic. I'm kind of rooting for Dominique Thorne to kind of like really find her footing with Riri, and then bring something interesting.
I think it's a writing issue, and maybe even her choice of how to play Riri, because she had to be edgy. She's a young genius at this point. Because she was at MIT for 4 years, so I'm assuming this is 4 years after the whole thing in Wakanda. So she's got to be 20. What was she there?
Well,
18?
She graduated college at 15, right? Isn't that what they said? Yeah. So she's probably like 20, somewhere around in there. 20, 21.
Okay, so 20. To play a young 20-year-old genius, she broods a lot. She, I don't know. She's always got this like victim face on. She just she brews, and she's a melancholy kind of character, and I think that's why N.A.T.A.L.I.E is whooping her ass every time she's on the screen, because N.A.T.A.L.I.E is showing personality, and right now Riri ain't really got one.
Yeah,
I think they showed where they showed Riri working on the plans to upgrade the biomesh with N.A.T.A.L.I.E. I would say it's like the first time that she's smiled in these last 3 episodes. I don't think she smiled. She's so, even though it's not slave trauma, it's still trauma. You know what I'm saying? Now we got, that her stepdaddy and her best friend died in a drive-by. Like, God damn it.
Okay. Okay, the trope is the trope. The trope is the trope.
I just expect more.
We still have 3 more episodes. We do. Once she gets over the hump, once she's able to shake off, all of the misfit toys, and then kind of can be her own thing, and then her and N.A.T.A.L.I.E can, skip off hand in hand, and Thelma and Louise is bad. Well, not the ending, obviously. And then be one and the same. I'm looking forward to that. When the both of them can do them. Shake all this other stuff that's going off to the side. I know you rated the series so far with some 6s. I think I'm still in. It's more 8 to me than 6, especially episode 1 for me.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, it is. Episode 1 was more 8, but then it didn't give me a whole lot more. It's just, like I said, it's just maintained. So it's just been it's kind of just 8 across the board.
Yeah, I can't do it in good conscience. I can't. And here's the thing. I don't mind a series that's a slow burn. Yeah. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just but I think that the plot is too thin. The villain is not defined enough. I just think that there's too many issues that are keeping us away from being great. I don't know if it was that they rushed it, that they didn't put the money into it like they put in the other projects, because they clearly just, they were just burning money. I don't know what they was doing. Some of the other stuff. I don't know what it is. I think it really comes back to the issue. Our thing is always, story and villain.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The story is not terrible. It's just not great. It's not compelling. We have no real villain. You got Parker.
Yeah.
He disappears. He goes and then he plays, hide and seek, and then he kills a couple people.
Right.
We got Joe Ezekiel, who may end up being a villain. With a turn at some point.
I'm hoping he does.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a little bit more compelling. And then so beyond the story, beyond the villain, I think the biggest problem right now, and I hate to say it because I like her and I like what she's doing, I just don't like what they're writing for her, is Dominique Thorne. She's not, it's not easy to carry your own series.
No, it can't be.
It's not. When you're number 1 on the call sheet, it's not easy. And I'm glad that she got it. I'm rooting for her. I just think the way that she's playing this character, or the way that they've written this character for her, is not compelling. Like I said, there's no reason that N.A.T.A.L.I.E should be mopping the floor with her every time she's on screen. I mean, it'd be different if, we just watched Mobland, and Tom Hardy is fantastic. Yeah. But damn it, every time Helen Mirren came on the screen, she told everybody, hold my beer. I'm getting ready to show y'all how it's going to be done.
Facts.
But the thing is, Tom Hardy was mad compelling himself.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan was compelling. Patty Considine. But Helen Mirren said, no, I got this.
Yeah.
Dominique Thorne is not doing that. I know that she has the capabilities to do that. I think it's just the characters, the writing or something.
I'm with you on that. I am with you on that. I certainly think she's capable. It may be just the writing, or maybe it's the setup. That's the other thing. Maybe it's the setup.
She's pouted. She's frowned the whole series. Like
in order for us to have a good experience with our main character, you know, they have to go through the hero's journey, right? At least with this, they have to have an arc. You know, they have to be They have to be changed from the time that we first see them to the end. And what I'm hoping what's happening is that we're still in the process of that. When we get on the back half of the season, and she's learned that, you know, what they're doing is no game. The naivety of thinking that she's not a criminal along with all these other people wears off, and she stands in her own power and all of that. When all that happens, and we do see her turn from being somebody who's not responsible enough to maintain their scholarship at MIT to being somebody who's mature enough to, you know, throw the city on her back in order to protect it. You know, we just haven't gone through those stages. That's what I'm giving her. I'm giving her the benefit of that doubt, Dominique Thorne. And then when that does happen, we can be more in a place to be wowed by what she brings to the character. I'll give her that.
I agree with what you just said 100%. I am hoping that what we get is a parallel. The same way that she was telling Ezekiel, that, you know, he was born with that power, he needs to stand in that power, and as he started to realize it, I hope that she will get past this trauma and start to recognize her own power, and it doesn't come from a menacing iron suit. I hope that she will start to figure it out, and like, even if she gets a little snarky, give me some of that Peter Parker, that charisma, that kind of, you know, just something that opens her up a little bit more, so that we can get behind the curtain, this gloomy ass curtain that she has down the whole time. And where she's like, nah, y'all gonna feel, you know who the hell I am?
Yeah.
Riri Williams. Like, you know, like everyone else has talked about her. Remember the way her mom and them women was talking about her, around the way John was talking about her when he met her at the junkyard.
Yeah.
Everybody else gives her more reverence than what she's given herself this whole series. And I really hope that they turn around in the last 3 episodes.
Yeah. I am very curious what you all are gonna say in the comment section. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong. And the fun one is what did we miss? If you've been enjoying the conversation that me and Rekkai had, and just taking some thought into breaking down some of the things we've enjoyed and some of the things we've been scratching our heads over, you need to do yourself a favor. Head over to Rekkai's YouTube page, because over there he gives these incredible deep dives where you get a chance to really look at this media that we love and enjoy through the lenses of his own personal experiences, and they're really good. Rekkai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
Absolutely. Come by my Patreon. I'm able to roll out videos a lot sooner than what they're showing up on my YouTube. But if you're not able to sprinkle a few shekels on me, then by all means, come by my youtube.com/Newt from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. Don't worry, if I said it too fast, it will be in the description. And remember, everything we watch, we use this. But it's even more powerful when you use this. Thank you, Chef.
Hey, thank you, Chef. And thank you all for hanging out with us. And we'll catch you in the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.